this video, sort of a how-to, it's a gardening video, is getting rid of ants in lawns. I suspect you all who do gardening, who don't like ants, use this stuff, which is a Nippon-y type and other similar products. It's a white powder, probably talcum powder or something, and you sprinkle it around the runs that they go, and hopefully they pick it up. But I've never had hardly any success for that, and it looks unsightly, especially on the front lawn when people are walking past. But I don't like it. I want something that gets rid of the ants, all of them. So put that to one side. Something you won't find in the garden centres is this stuff. Not the easiest, well, it's not the best name in the world. It's not very unique, is it? AntClear. But this is, it's like this granules, and it kills ants and it kills the nests. And how I do it is you actually mix it with water rather than dry, and you sprinkle it on the lawn around the nest, or in areas you know where they have been before in previous years. I've got my lawns over there, and I'll be pointing to that later. And well, you water it in, preferably around an ant's nest if you know where it is. I don't, but I know there's always ants around a certain area on my lawn over there. Now this goes in at a rate of 28 grams per litre of water. That's half a litre, and I'm going to do 3 square metres. Yeah, so that's a metre squared 3 times, not 3 massive square metres, which is 9 square metres. So digital scales, I'll go around this side. Turn it on, make sure it's set for grams. It's that time of day when people are coming home from work. Alright, and 0 it. Zeroed it with a container. Fill it up. Now, I want to do 3 square metres. And, was it 3 metres? Yeah. And so that equals 28 times 3 is 84 grams. So turn it to pour. See how much that is. Blue. See. Oh, we get 84 now. Let's see. Well, we'll do 2 anyway. What's 56? 2, and then add another 1. 39, 51, 57, 56, that's enough. Right, put that to one side, come round here again. Put it in the small watering can. Well, it's a watering can with a very fine rose, upside down, so the water comes out like that, which is more controlled than going straight down. I find you can point it at a distance. I don't want a great big watering can. I'm using a big watering can to as a reservoir. So pour that in there, and then I want another 28 grams for the next one. So another 28 grams. Oh look, 29. Straight in. Does use quite a lot. Keep that dry, be well away from the water. Right, now that equals 6 of these. That's a half litre, so for 3 litres I need 6 of these. I'm using this as a reservoir of water. Fall over. Right. Would help if I put the watering can like that. That's it, so it's not coming out the other end. 3. Now stop at 3 and give it, use it to stir. That's working. Probably better if it was very lukewarm water, but I can't do that out there. It's hard to tell when it's actually dissolved. Right, so 3 more. It makes more sense to have a bigger container than this, but I haven't got one. I'm sure the accuracy of 3 litres is not difficult. Right, now give it more stir. I wouldn't get you to touch this stuff, it's obviously poisonous, isn't it? But the idea is by doing it wet, it will soak down into the grass and find the nest with it. Or rain will keep pushing it. They're on the surface. It relies on the ants finding it, and they might not. Probably just some kind of a sweet, sugary stuff that's poison in it. Probably what it is. Make sure the water is clean water, not something with from an old watering can with algae in it, so you get clumps that block up the very fine waves. Enough. Right. I have to pause now and take the phone off and show you what I'm doing. Handheld watering can. Now I can't do it any other way. It's only me. I haven't got someone else filming. Right, so let's do that. Well, there's the lawn. Not very big, is it? But we're going to put some steel edging around it soon, me and a gardener we employ. And, well, there's probably going to be an awful lot of kneeling down on the grass. And the ants nearly are always around the edge, near the paving stones. And that's where you're going to be kneeling doing this job. So I need to kill them off, I was going to get bitten to death. So, what I have done, I've already pre-watered the lawn. And you can see it's a bad state. That's because I use the scarifier thing, you know, my lawn rake from my other videos. More on that in a future video. Right, so as you can see, it's a bit rough in places, but best time to do it. So I've pre-watered it to soften the soil, so this stuff doesn't just run off and trickle off. It's so it soaks straight in. It's got using the existing damp to act as a key sort of thing to attract the water to it. So these paving stones there are 1/2 metre square, so I know that at this point where you can see that there, from that corner there to there is 1 metre, and it's about 3 metres wide. So I'm going to apply this to this edge. So that's it like that, walk along up to there, walk back to about here, walk along here, over there, down the middle, and you see it doesn't take long for this to disappear. Got to move quite quick. There you are, that's 3 litres gone already, just like that. Not easy to do this and film at the same time. This next go for the next three square metres, I decided to fill the water up first in the watering can, and it did fully dissolve. There was no residue of that last lot. So see the scales this time. Turn it on. It's on top, 0, as you can see. Now fill that up to 56. We won't get any more in it. Quite a lot. 48. 55. See, there we go. That was a lot quicker, wasn't it? And now I do. Put it in. Don't get it wet. Don't touch any water with this. Right, another 28 now to make up for the 3. Oop, far too much. Damn. 42. Oh. Oh well, not a lot I can do about it. I can't put it back really, can I? Be over strength, that'll kill them. Whatever. Be more careful how you shake by the looks of it. So, I'll give it a stir. A good stir, mind you. Try not to get the water splashing on you because it is poisonous. Don't put your fingers in your mouth. Right, now do these other 3, which is from this corner there back to that. Well, no, don't need to do that last bit, did it? Because that last square meter was so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that was the other 2 there for that square meter. So stand in here and do this. So about a metre out, which is, oh, you can see there, that one and that one, it's out to that point there, and move along to there, back, try not to get it too much on the paving stone, down the middle, and just wave it about a bit. It doesn't take long for that to go, does it? That's the prime areas on my lawn I know ants get, especially about there. And that hole there is where a squirrel's got his nut. You can see a nutshell. See it? There's lots of them divots in the lawn, and with shells beside it. There's another one there. See the 2 shells in the there and there. There's a divot. Oh well. So, and I would have thought actually probably the best time of day to do this is not while I'm doing it now. I'm doing it, mate, to get the light so you can see it for filming. But I know that ants disappear in the evening, don't they? When the sun starts going down, they go to bed, so they're all in a nest. So maybe the best time to do this is when they're all at home. Get them all in one go. Yeah, sounds like a good tip to me. Alright, so there you go. Thanks for watching. What about it? I thought I'd show you an actual pair of ants nests. This is my front lawn. Not showing you too much of my house. I don't want people knowing exactly where I live. Might steal things. You can see that is a very exotic peony, and that there and that there are my bearded irises, which I take a lot of pride in, but were replanted last year, so I'm not sure they'll be their full best this year because they'll still be quite young. Anyway, let's show you these ants' nest. Now this lawn has not been raked or scarified yet, so it doesn't look too bad. But the ants' nests, and you can immediately see those bare patches, typical, and the ants don't do you any good. Right, now, when they come to the surface, they bring some sand up from previous adding sand to the lawn, I think. There's another one. And one there on the end of theirs. You can see the hole, see? Now, there's that hole there. And move to this one, move that out of the way. There's the hole there, see it? Very obvious. So I've got to do this bit, because there's one there, one there, and one there. Probably a few others that I can't see. Now, the instructions on that AntClear is that you apply their product for like I reckon an ant's nest is basically a square metre underneath. So half a metre that way, where's the half a metre this, so in effect you draw a big square with a hole in the middle, if you know where it is. So I'm going to have to overlap onto the flower bed a bit. I'm going to do that while I'm while I've got all the products out. I might as well keep going, and I haven't watered the front garden yet, because to do so we'll probably wash these holes in and you won't be able to see them, so I want to point them out to you so you can see them. Oh, there's the irises, see, nothing to do with video, but why not? That's what I specialise in: irises, grass and roses. The gardener bloke can do the rest. Right. Oh yeah, I forgot. So I specialise in hostas. This is this year's, obviously. Well, it's the same one I have every year, and that's what it's come up. Now, after having a good mulch of fish blood and bone, followed by a top dressing of well rotted manure, as per that blue bag over there. Yeah, there's one spare. That's my fire and ice. And down there, next to my son's abandoned aquarium, is the other one with a fancy Latin name. I don't know what it's called, but that's the biggest of the lot. Big leaves, lots of good old flowers, but very nice leaves.